What's good, guys? Welcome back to another FTV video. Today we have another episode on is it worth buying. Today we have a friend of mine from high school. He's lending me his Mustang, which is 2014, 2012. It's a V8, a 5.0, so you know he's packing in that American muscle. So let's get into the car. So as you can see, this is the 2012 Mustang GT V8 5.0. So if you know the 5.0 packs, it has about 120 horsepower, and then wheels about 390. Yeah, this is 2012. It's all black. So the car pretty much just have the disco, and then just like the normal headlights with the projectors, fog lights, and then it seems like they just swapped out the license plate frame. Yeah, pretty much for the front, this is pretty much like kind of looks stock as to what comes in the car. Give note though that this car is the premium version of it, so it comes with the moonroof, a 6-speed manual, and then it also comes with the touchscreen and Brembo brakes as well. So if you're looking in the market for a GT, I would probably suggest to get the premium package. That way you get the full extent of it. As we go to the side of the car, we pretty much just yeah, same thing. It's pretty stock. These are the 18-inch wheels. He's running 225/40 18s on it. The rim is kind of covering it, but these are the Brembo brakes, and then he has like some pretty huge like rotors. The give and take though that the car is like American muscle, and then you have the classic Mustang logo. On the side you also have is the 5.0, so you know, to show that you actually have a V8 engine on it. Other than that, you all have the moonroof on the top up here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a huge, like, pretty much like window that you can just look upwards to. As well, he also has the lures. I can't really like pretty much say the word lure, but you guys know what I mean though. He has like the air vents on the side of it. He does have like tint on it, but that came from factory pretty much. So on the front it's pretty like transparent, but on the sides and on the back it's pretty dark. Same thing as we move our way back towards the back. It's pretty much same thing. 18-inch brake calipers, and then as we go for the back, we have the classic, pretty much for this era from 2012 to 2015, right? I think.
Yeah, 2012.
2012 taillights. These are like pretty much, I wouldn't say sequential, but they're like pretty much like whenever you make a turn signal, it just goes like from 1, 2, 3, and then just goes back and forth. He did put this wing on afterwards after he got the car. It's the California Special. So when he got this car, it didn't come with that. I think it looks pretty cool. It adds on a lot to the aggressiveness of the car. It makes it more like, I would say, beefy. Yeah, for the back, pretty much straightforward. He just has the GT emblem right here. Nothing crazy. And then his exhaust, which will give you some sound clips in a little bit. And then, yeah, pretty much just kind of dark in the back. He has a pretty huge like window, and then the roof. Honestly, for a coupe, this car has a lot of like, I would say like window space, because normally coupes are like pretty narrow and like as far as the windshield and the rear and like the sides in general. But the front is like pretty like big, but this one is like big all around. Yeah, this is like the exterior portion of it. We can give you some sound clips right now of like the car startup and then like some revs. So let's move on to that. Go ahead and turn on the car, and then we're gonna give it a couple of little revs so that way you guys can hear it, see how it sounds like and all that stuff. That's the startup. It's already been hot, so that's not a cold start. I'm gonna give it a couple of revs just so you guys can hear what it sounds like. for American Muscle. So yeah, that was pretty much a sample of sound clips of the revs of this car. It went up to like about 7,000 RPMs. So not that loud, but it is pretty there once you want to pretty much put your foot on the pedal. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'll probably put it in the video, but I was pressing the brake and I thought I was pressing the clutch, so that was kind of funny. But so now let's move on to the interior portion of this car. Yeah, so pretty much since it's the premium, he has pretty good like product inside, like material, because like this is a plastic, but it's like hard, pretty decent plastic. And then he has leather right here. I don't think you guys can see it, but there's like pretty much like blue contrast stitching on this leather seat right here. And then there's the classic horse Mustang logo. Besides that, he just has a huge audio system, and then yeah, just chrome accents and stuff like that. So now we can go ahead and move it more into the interior portion, so I can show you guys the dashboard and the steering wheel and all that other good stuff. So that was the door for the side of the car, and then before you get into the car, you see like the silver plating of the Mustang logo right there. The interior is leather seats, like I said, premium, so you get the blue stripe stitching that goes on the side of the seats, and then as well in the back as well, to complement this blue stitching, so you guys now can see that. So when we get into the interior, he has a Mustang logo as well, and then as you sit down, you have the gauges. So these gauges, to me, they change color. They change like from red, yellow, blue, and then I think green, I'm not sure, like in the nighttime when you put the headlights on. So these kind of look like the classic like Mustang like gauges pretty much. Besides that, you have your standard air conditioning vents, and then you have your silver plating pretty much to go around it. The dashboard is like a soft like leather, pretty much. And then as you move down, this is the touchscreen system that goes right here, the radio, and then the premium shift knob that goes with it, all the silver stitching, mask, you know, COVID. And then you have the steering wheel with the Mustang horse logo, a couple buttons for the stereo, and then over there, and then you have the cruise control right here. This is where you would control like the headlights and all that stuff, and then you have your basic information right there. And then of course, since it's a manual, you have the 3 pedals for your clutch, your brake, and your gas. Besides that, the whole interior is pretty much black, wrapped in black cloth and everything like that. This is the moonroof part that I was talking about. So pretty much it's like this whole thing is the glass, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, there you go. That's the whole panoramic view. It's like the whole rooftop is pretty much just like a whole window that you can go ahead and see towards the top. And then you have your buttons right here that would go for your like when you're looking back, as you guys can see right there. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much standard of like what a Mustang would look like. So you guys can see that that's what pretty much like the interior portion of this car looks like, and the exterior portion of this car. I think the car looks pretty solid and it looks pretty nice. It packs a punch because it really kind of picks up pretty quickly, which is what you would expect from a V8 Mustang. For all you American muscles, people out there that prefer those over the JDM. You guys saw the overall review of the car from the exterior to the interior portion of this car. The car is pretty cool. It's black, like you guys obviously seen. I like black cars, and then this car is pretty cool. V8, 420 horsepower, 390 to the wheel. Premium package comes with again, like the Brembo brakes, the moonroof, and then you have the 6-speed manual with the touchscreen, which is I think a better option for this car rather than getting the base model. But yeah, this is the car. It's pretty fast, and if you're looking in for a Mustang from the 2012 generation, I would probably suggest the premium version. Overall, the car is pretty quick. And then, so now let's move on to the portion of where we rate this car. So the number I'm thinking that I'm going to give this car, from 1 being the absolute worst, and then 10 being a car that you should go ahead and buy and that has like no flaws at all, I personally will give this car an 8.5. It's really good car. It has a lot of horsepower to it. The only cons that I would probably say is one, that it eats up the gas like nothing, because since it's a V8 and it just that's pretty common with all the V8s. And then two, just I prefer like JDM, just me. American Muscle though, I'm not really that big of a fan of it, but if I were to get one, it'd be the Mustangs. I've always liked them, like even the newer ones, like the 2015 and all those other stuff. Those are all pretty clean to me. Like this one too. I really like this one for like the longest. Like if like with these cars, like if you really just put on a new set of wheels and then just like lower the car a bit, just to have like some somewhat like better fitment, it'll look very aggressive. And then, you know, like how just make it louder just a little bit, and then it'll sound nice, it'll be fast, and then it'll look good. So you will pretty much don't really have to put that much money into modding it if you really don't want to, or you can keep it just as is. But like I said, probably will suggest a premium package though. But yeah, the car is like an 8.5 out of 10 to me. I would suggest to go ahead and buy this car if you really are in the market for a Mustang. But with that being said, make sure to go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Hope you guys like these videos that I've been putting out towards you guys. And then I'll catch you on the next review of the next car. Peace.